The big game is fast approaching, but wait, you still haven't got your tickets. You've spent hours searching, but you're still confused about ticket prices. Time to stop searching. Visit ticketcompare.com. We compare ticket prices for all the popular leagues and tournaments for you. We work only with the most trustworthy sites, so you can have peace of mind when buying your tickets. Compare prices, buy tickets, get to the game. Ticketcompare.com. Buying tickets made simple.
Morning.
Morning, everyone. Morning. Morning. Good morning.
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 Good morning. How are you?
All right, thanks. Cheers.
Right, Kirsty. Far away when you're ready.
Yeah, well, just start away from West Brom, something we're asking your managers today. The news that came out yesterday, potential sale of Wembley. Just wondered if you'd had any thoughts on that.
Yeah. I mean, listen, if the FA are going to sell Wembley, I think my personal thoughts on it would be, can we put the money back into the grassroots football? I think that would be a great thing to do, because the sale of Wembley, okay, to sell it, but if we was to bring up the grassroots football, that'd be excellent. I know me, for one, when I was a kid growing up, the area what I had to play in was like a tunnel, probably like a tunnel 12, 15 feet long, and you know, and just playing under the lights and not having a grass area or anything like that to play. So I think for that, if they are to sell Wembley, then I think we could really bring on the grassroots football, and that would be a real significant blessing for all the local clubs, and support this, and it would be a good cause for the future as well. It'd be longer lasting for future, and you know, the international team then could go around in, you know, like they've been at Newcastle, and go around and bring, you know, the international football to local areas, and I think it would be wonderful. So that would be my views on it with regards to the selling of Wembley, if it is to go through.
Lovely. Okay, on to West Brom. Team news heading in to the weekend. Anybody returning? Any fresh injuries you've got to contend with?
The squad's looking good. We've got, obviously, you know, we spoke in previous weeks about Daniel Sturridge gaining better fitness, Chadley getting stronger and fitter. You know, so the squad's looking really good. And a lot to choose from, so we're grateful at West Brom that we got more bodies fit, more bodies available, and a chance for myself to choose a team, which way we see fit for the game tomorrow.
So potentially they could be.
Yeah, I say every week, despite the good recent run of results and that, the squad's available for different selections from week to week. It's whatever we feel fit to go as a coaching staff, to go with what personnel for the game. So it's nice to have that opportunity.
Talk about the recent results. A draw against Liverpool, your latest one. Are you proud of what you're getting out of this team, the fight they're showing?
We're delighted, and long may it continue. It was a really good fight back against an excellent team, very, very good team. The records what they're setting this season speaks for itself, and sort of to be 2-0 down with 17 minutes to go, it was a wonderful fight back for the team and the belief. But again, you know, Kirsty, we've earned it together as a club, and everybody's bought into it, and the support was fantastic. The players kept going, and we got a really good positive result at the end of the day, and you know, we move on from that performance and result.
Afterwards, Jurgen Klopp said it was a useless comeback for a team not staying in the league. Do you share that view? Are these points you're picking up useless?
Far from useless, really. Delighted with the result. And listen, I can't go back what Jurgen said. He said his views, and that's it. You know, I still believe he's a fantastic manager. He's an excellent man, affectionate man, passionate to win the game. All those things as well I share. So, and that's his views for Liverpool Football Club. My views are for West Bromwich Albion Football Club, and I can say now I was delighted with the fight back and the point earned last week.
Were you disappointed with what he said after the game?
No, Not at all, because as I said, and I really mean this, I think he's a fantastic manager. His record speaks for himself, and he's built a team there at Liverpool, a very, very effective attacking team, wonderful team. They're representing us as an English club in the Champions League. We want them to get through to the final, and I want Liverpool to win the Champions League final. I want them to win it. Because they're a fantastic club and they're representing England really well. So we here wish them all the very best for the remainder of the season and certainly for the Champions League.
For you though, as a team, if the worst does happen and you do go down, it could happen this weekend, does it still matter how the team play, and does it still matter what results they get?
Well, first and foremost, I can't preempt what's going to happen this week, so I wouldn't want to go into that. The main thing what we've been focusing on and we'll continue to focus on is a good team performance, a continuation of the results that we've been getting over recent weeks, and keep that going. That's been the main focus here at this football club, and we'll continue to do that. We won't and can't get drawn into the what ifs and this. We can't do that. What we're doing is on the eve of this game is to come here and give some team news. We're preparing against a very, very good team, an excellent manager in Rafa Benitez, and a Newcastle team that's been very, very good over the course of the season and find themselves in mid-table in the Premier League, and rightly so.
And have the players got to go into these games with a viewpoint that they're playing for their futures, whether it will be with West Brom or away from West Brom?
I think as players, you want to perform well week in, week out. You're contracted to do so, and that's what's in them as human beings, as players, and they'll continue to do that. Anything else over the recent weeks coming towards the end of the season will take care of itself. The big thing for us here at the football club is a good performance and a continuation, because there's league fixtures to be fulfilled, and we'll continue to perform to the best of our ability.
In terms of that, have there been any conversations yet with players? Obviously, there's been a lot of speculation about Johnny Evans, Manchester United, the latest to be linked with him. Do you, for example, expect to see him at the club come what may next season?
All the players, until told otherwise, are contracted at West Bromwich Albion, and all of them are remaining here. We've not had no talks to discuss players' futures or anything as of yet. So as I'm commentating to you all now, is that every single one of the players here are contracted at West Bromwich Albion, and until told otherwise, then hopefully that will remain so.
One of the other things that Jurgen Klopp said after the game was that West Brom were reliant on set pieces. Do you actually see that as a positive, because you're causing problems with the set pieces? Is that something you've been really working on?
When you look at the game of football, there's many different ways to score, and through open play and set plays is part and parcel of the game. We scored 2 goals from set plays, and 2 fantastic set plays. But also as well, you want to try and score in open play. They are just like you do teamwork and patterns of play in open play. You work on your set plays. There's no different. There's no difference when you score a goal from a set play or you score through open play. So, as I said, we're delighted with the 2 goals we scored from set plays, and if we are to get more set plays goals in the future, then great.
And are you really seeing what you're working on the training pitch coming off in the game setting? Do you feel like you're making a big difference to this team?
Yeah, we feel, again, that we're all working hard together. There's been some tremendous individual performance, but also collectively as a team, there's been wonderful performances as a team and as a unit. And we continue to work. I'm hoping, I certainly see good performances. I still see team cohesion, a shape that we want. Obviously, you guys will look and see what you feel from your eyes and your lenses on the team. But we just continue to work. It's very early days. As you all know, it's early days, but we just continue to work week after week.
Do you wish you'd had more time?
I'm happy with the time that I've been given. The club asked me to step in at the time. I was working within the confines of the club before that, so the club's asked me to step in, and I've been more than happy with the time given.
Newcastle next up. What have you made to the job that Rafa Benitez has done there this season?
A fabulous job, excellent manager, great coach, really, really good with what he's done with the team, and a very, very experienced man. We all know Rafa Benitez has served in our English football game for many, many seasons and continues to do so. And what he's done at Newcastle is fabulous work and remarkable, really. And it goes to show what an experienced and excellent coach he is.
Before last weekend, they've been in a great run of form. What kind of game are you expecting up there?
High energy game. It's a wonderful arena to go and play your football up in Newcastle. So a high energy game, and two teams battling it out really to go and get a result. So I'm expecting a similar game of that, but a game that West Bromwich Albion will have to work extremely hard and show a good appetite for the game up there, really, to get anything from it, because it's a wonderful arena and a game to go and play football.
You must be loving sitting there in the hot seat at the moment, maybe not talking to us, but on the bench, the way things are going.
Just working hard, Kirsty. That's all we're just doing, is working hard together as a group, a football club. And as I said, you know, I'm the one chosen to come and speak here on behalf of the club, and I'm in the position as the caretaker manager. But there's so much good work going around the club that probably you guys won't see, and I'm able to echo that. And I'll say it again, you know, the recent results have been good because they've been a collective effort by everybody here at the football club. And in order for that to continue for the next 2 or 3 weeks, we just got to keep going as a football club, and hopefully long may that continue.
But have you held managerial ambitions in the past? I mean, is this now, you've had a taste of it, something that you'd like to do, whether it be now continuing or at some point in the future? When
I came into it, the big thing for me, the first thing was, you know, Darren's to coach. I love the coaching. I love being around the players. I love being on the front line to coach, and that's exactly what I've been doing. And even in this caretaker manager's role, I'm still able to fulfil that dream and be the coaching. And that's all I've just done, is wanted to be. I've taken the qualifications to be sort of a coach at the very, very highest level. And at the moment, it's exactly what I'm doing. So it's almost like I'm fulfilling a dream of mine to work and to coach. I was able to play at the highest level, and now I'm coaching at the highest level. And so for me, I'm fulfilling a dream, and I enjoy what I do. I really enjoy coming into work every day because I'm getting job satisfaction. So I enjoy it. Thank you. Cheers.
Hi Darren, you mentioned about fulfilling a dream. I just wondered, in your first answer you spoke about growing up playing in a tunnel with no grass.
Yeah.
So do you still kind of pinch yourself when you do walk out? You've done it as a player, but at Old Trafford and St James's Park this weekend, 52,000 people, and you're the main man.
Absolutely, and these are the things where you're able to look back and, you know, it seems like you've come a long, long way, but it really is that. And you know, it was a dream as a 9-year-old growing up, really, when my dad showed me the first football match on TV, and I turned to him and I said, "Dad, I want to do that and play football," and I was able to do that. And then it's carried on into the coaching, because when I was playing football, I always said I wanted to stay in and around the game. So I took my coaching qualifications, and you know, I'm here as a coach at this wonderful football club, and as I said, I really do enjoy, and I have done for many, many years, coming into work every day with a talented group of players, good staff, good people, a fan base that's excellent, a community that I care a lot about, really, within the community. So all the ingredients are there for me to come in and work with a smile. You will have idolised players as a youngster. Were there coaches, managers that you grew up admiring? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of coaches and managers within the game. Not any particular one. I like coaches from different backgrounds, different sports, and what they're bringing to the game, and lots of different ones, from rugby to basketball, football. There's lots of different coaches, managers that I really admire, and leaders within the world, and that what I really admire. To lead people, to coach people, to help be part of a team, no different really.
You've managed 3 games so far successfully. Rafa Benitez 823 since he started at Valencia. So there's a big gap there, but do you enjoy that sort of challenge?
Yeah, I mean, listen, again, I'm looking forward to meeting Rafa, as I've done with all the other managers. I'm really looking forward to them, meeting him. An incredible managerial record, vast experience in Europe, Rafa, and certainly I look forward to seeing him on Saturday. An experienced man. He's got a very, very good team going up there, and you know what may just seem after 3 games for me, I'm just learning and developing, like probably most of the other managers are, even at the experience what Rafa's got. I bet you he'll turn around and said he's still learning and developing, and I'm no different to that. So I'm really looking forward to meeting him, and like you said, he's a vastly experienced man.
As you'll know, it's a kind of simple equation. You need to win to keep everything sort of alive, and Swansea kick off later in the day, so I just wonder whether you just like to keep the winning feeling going, obviously, and kind of keeping them on their toes a little bit.
We're going up there. It's a difficult game. We're just focusing on the game. We're not focusing on anything else what's going on around, because I think it's unfair to preempt things and what ifs and that. We're just going up there. West Bromwich Albion, we've got to fulfil a fixture against Newcastle United, and we're just planning and preparing like we have done in recent weeks, to go and play against a very, very good team that on their patch are very, very good at home. So again, it's a tough game for us, a difficult game for us, but a game that we've trained well this week, prepared well this week, and we go up there.
Is Daniel Sturridge fit to start?
Yes, he's fit to start. Should the manager decide so, he's fit to start, yes.
Has he looked good in training?
Very good. He looked very, very good in training. Again, sometimes I don't really like to speak about individuals because it is a team. Obviously, you got individuals in the team, but I've had the beauty of seeing him in training, and he looks very, very good at present.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Darren, just one from me. I don't want to harp on about it, but was Jurgen a bit more gracious face to face than he was in his interviews after the match at the weekend?
I didn't see him after the game because obviously with the press and the media, what we're doing after the game, I didn't get to see him. So my apologies and his apologies, because by the time I'd got round to see all the media and give my views on the team and the performance, I would imagine that they wanted to get back and start their recovery process for the game on the Tuesday. So they got off, but we wish him well. As I said to you before, we wish the team well. We'll certainly be looking from a country point of view to support them in the Champions League, and we're all behind them in terms of representation from England.
Just one more for me. What's your record like against Newcastle over the years?
Can't remember. We played mixed again, really. Some wins, some losses, and some draws as a player and coaching. So a bit mixed, really.
Good luck.
Thank you. Cheers.
Okay, guys.